We've all been there before, wanting so badly to come up with a great idea or to document your feelings, but instead you're completely drained of any ability to do so. Instead of staring at a blank page waiting for inspiration to strike, I've found that it's easiest to stash and bank any new ideas or questions that I have that I can then easily access and expand upon through writing. In my opinion, I think journaling is one of the easiest and simplest ways to get started with writing more consistently. And as I talk about in pretty much all of my other videos, writing is the foundation for pretty much every piece of content. These prompts will help you gain clarity and discover a part of yourself that you never knew existed. Last week, I posted a poll on my YouTube community page, and I asked you guys what was your biggest issue and struggle when it came to journaling, and the overwhelming response was what to write about. So of course, this got me thinking more about journal prompts and how they can bridge the gap between consuming and creating. I've also noticed that journaling is a really good way to recognize patterns, curiosities, struggles, passions, strengths, ideas, and more in your life. Instead of staring at a blank page waiting for inspiration to strike, I've learned to store new ideas and questions away so that way I can access those when I want to write. But with this process that I've developed over the past few years, writing finally becomes easier, and I'd maybe even consider it enjoyable. Whether you're looking for a new way to document your life, or you want to discover what your purpose may be in life, these journal prompts, steps, and strategies are a really great way to discover what that might be. Writing is such a fun and easy way to reflect on things. And without reflecting on your life, it's easy to get stuck doing something that does not align with your motives or your purpose. In order to recognize and evaluate where you are in life, I would argue that writing is necessary. There's really no better way to do it, and it's what has changed my life for the better. Writing has brought me clarity, it's helped me to align with my vision, and it's allowed me to connect with others, including you watching this video, through content. But before you can make all of these wonderful things a reality, how the heck do you get started with writing in the first place? For most people, a journal is a quick, easy, and low friction way to get started. Personally, this is where my writing journey began back in 2013. It was where I created my first diary or journal, and this was using a pen and a retired old school notebook. Literally the first line in my diary from back then was, "Dear Diary, today I've decided to try something new." And with that, it has now birthed a new passion for my life over a decade later. And did I ever think I was going to use writing as much as I personally am right now? Not even a chance. But I'm so glad I began when I did, even though my first diary entries were kind of embarrassing. My first journal allowed me to understand what I was going through at the time. I was also able to document my life in an amazing way, and my old journal entries are actually my favorite things to look back on, even more so than old photos or videos, because it just provides such a cool insight into your thoughts and ideas and your mind at that specific time. And then finally, I was able to process my ideas, thoughts, and struggles in such a deeper way. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that journaling can obviously be done with pen and paper or digitally on a laptop or a computer. For pen and paper, I prefer to use pocket notebooks, as I mentioned in other videos, or I've also just used old school notebooks in the past. And then for all of my digital writing, I use the app Notion, and this just helps me to keep everything organized, and it's a really easy and powerful tool. Personally, I'm totally torn between which format I prefer, but most of my personal/life updates happen with a pen and paper, just because I think there's just something so wholesome about documenting these things in your own handwriting. But most of my other writing, I usually go digital and again use an app called Notion, and then I can turn any of these things into email newsletters, YouTube video scripts, or anything else that I'm going to be posting online. It's just much quicker to type, it's a lot easier to organize, and again, it's easy to transfer into whatever platform that I need it for. So that's my 2 cents. I would personally recommend trying both and see which ones you feel better about. When it comes to the actual prompts, I broke them down into different categories. That way you can choose what you're looking for depending on the outcome you want. The 5 things that I started with were decision making, learning, goal setting, pursuing purpose, and finding clarity. This way you're able to pick a prompt from whichever category you're thinking and expand upon it further through writing. So without further adu, here is a list of the prompts that I've come up with. This first one I will attribute to Nathan Barry and Ali Abdaal on a recent podcast that I listened to that I will link down below in the description. But they were discussing in this podcast these amazing questions. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? And these things may not be worth it. And then conversely, What would you do even if you knew you would fail? And typically these will be the things that are worth doing because even if you fail at it, you know it's a worthy investment. And the next one is on finding guidance in decision making. Think about someone you look up to or care about. What would this person do in this scenario or decision that you need to make? This next one is about what you learned today. What is one thing you learned today that you could teach someone else about? On learning about yourself. Think about a time in your life when you worked on a personal project. What did you learn through this process? Did you feel a sense of purpose when you were learning by taking action? What's another project that you may benefit from? This one is on setting and achieving goals. What action did you take today that got you closer to your goal or goals? What went well? What could have gone better? And then how can you improve tomorrow? The next couple are kind of focused on purpose, and this one is about spending your time wisely. Is how you're spending your time today, this week, or this month what you want to be remembered for forever? If not, what can you do to change that? This one I like to categorize under childlike wonder. What would your 10-year-old self think of what you're doing today? Does this make you excited, or does it invoke a desire to change? How can you continue to seek that childlike wonder in daily life? And finally, this one is about clarity, and it's about specifically seeking silence and solitude. When was the last time that you truly enjoyed silence? Did you have any specific ideas or thoughts during this time? How can you listen to yourself more often? This could be through going on a walk outside, reading a book, journaling in a quiet space, or something else that works for you. Feel free to pause or screenshot the video with any prompts that you want to use personally. I'll also have a link down below in the description with a Notion template that lists out all of these prompts for you to copy and use as you wish. And finally, I'm super stoked to announce that my first ever free course called the Content Clarity Crash Course is now available. It includes 8 different prompts, action items, and questions that will be sent directly to your inbox to help you get started with creating content. This is the process and system that I've personally used to figure out what I should create content about. And if it wasn't for this process, you wouldn't even be watching this video and you wouldn't have found me on the internet at all. Again, this is completely free, and if you're looking to create content but have no idea where to start, this is an amazing place to begin. I'll have a link down below in the description if you want to sign up. If you have any questions or journal prompts that you personally use, I would love to hear them down below in the comments. Feel free to share them so others can see, and I'll love to give them a try as well. Leave a like if you want to see more videos like this. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want to follow along. My name is Eric. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.